Should I have served my...
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Impressed yet?
Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
I've learned a thing or two.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I like to play rough. Did that hurt? Let me kiss it.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Faster than you expected.
You don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
One time I somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I've learned a thing or two.
Just a little closer.
You're so cute when you're confused. Impressed yet?
When you put forth this week and effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
You could have prevented this.
Are you deliberately moving really slow?
Now it's getting real. Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
I can't afford to die.
I don't like this any more than you do.
At least say fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spiderman!" I love that one. One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
You're not... Alright, you're not good.
I like to play rough. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me. Don't look at me like that.
You put forth this week an effort? I feel like you don't respect me.
Have I mentioned I like to watch? Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spiderman! Love that one.
Your fault it's come to this.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but
Faster than you expected, huh? Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
hey, pay attention! I'm gonna do this again for your benefit.
Now it's getting real.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking
I
back.
don't like this any more than you do. I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect? You could have prevented this.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I hate it when we fight.
When you put forth this week in effort, I gotta feel like you don't respect me.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it. Why must you always make things so hard?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I've learned a thing or two.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
This one time I found somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Impressed
Don't feel bad. You're not. You're not. All right, you're not good.
Faster than you expected, huh? I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the size of
It's your fault it's like this.
They say bad guys think of themselves as bad guys. Come on, you must know.
I like to play rough.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
You're so cute when you're confused.
Can you at least say fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spiderman!" I love that one.
Don't look at me like that. Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care. I'm starting to think you're
When you put forth this week and
I don't like this any more than you do. I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
they say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on. You must know.
Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen. Why must you always make things so hard?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I hate it when we fight.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spiderman? I love that one.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better.
One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
You could have prevented this.
Bad guys. Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Now it's getting real. I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it. Starting to think you're mad at me.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
I like to watch.
I feel bad. You're not. Right, you're not good.
You infuriate me. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Don't feel bad. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face. Fun. Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal. You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful.
Spiderman in mine.
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. Who can resist that? I'll take that. Harry's been working closely with Fisk. Maybe he's got inside info on him. That's what I'm talking about. Fisk's a private guy, but Harry's his partner in the task force. He might know something I can use.
You're surrounded! Be smart and throw out your guns!
Hey, I heard they're giving out free donuts down the block.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Can't leave now. People are in trouble. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spiderman"? I love that one.
I know I did. I will break. You are all dead. What's up? It is different fighting man to man, Et voila! What good is climbing walls
all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Anyone trapped in there doesn't have much time. On my way! Hold on!
Someone please help me!
I'm coming! Keep calling out! You know, Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. With my luck, now I'll get busted for smoking in public. You know, water balloons would be a much better weapon. Would I lie to you? That's some serious heat. Gotta find the people quick. So much for fires being romantic. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
Can anyone get me down from here?
Just a few more seconds.
Imagine you're a fireman.
Run for your life! It's Spider-Man!
He's been working closely with Fisk. Maybe he's got inside info on him. Check that one off my list. Harry's his partner in the task force. He might know something I can use.
Oh, Spider-Man, he's so scary!
Spider-Man! Anything you can do about this?
There's danger. I can feel it. I'm getting too far away from the action. Okay, let's ride off into the sunset.
Oh, what are you doing here? Get out of my neighborhood, punk!
This looks dangerous. You get workers' comp?
Get out of here!
The good cops in this city, they support you.
The shaken victim said,
What's your problem?
It's my lucky day.
We have a disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
Fellas, I got him! Yo, over here!
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Skinny, ain't you?
I almost feel like a bully.
Spider-Man showed once again that
If Spider-Man isn't stopping...
Disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
I'll show you who's scared! It ain't my fault you were too scared to do it yourself!
You put forth this week and effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me. Can't turn my back on people. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
business owner.
Check out Spiderman doing nothing unusual.
You're surrounded! Be smart and throw out your guns!
Man, it smells like bacon around here.
Somebody there?
If I don't end this standoff, people are gonna die.
You're all tricks. No more tricks. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. What's that? Spell
I'll come right out with some cold water.
You're all hat,
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Now, if you have to go to the bathroom, just hold.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Hey, you make a great coat rack. Hey, pay attention! I'm gonna do this again for your benefit. I like you a lot better like that. Are you uncomfortable? Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
Show me what you got. Just a scrawny kid.
This is why they call me amazing.
That mask don't scare me. No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
You're deliberately moving slowly? It's like some sort of mime thing?
I'm more tougher than you. Just a scrawny kid, ain't you? Here, he's right here!
That mask! I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
You might have a chance. You're boring me to death.
No fancy tricks, time to fight like this. I fought tougher than you.
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. That was harder than it should have been. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man disarmed the...
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job. I don't need this. I can't have it. And the whole city's a mess. If the police can't keep order, I will. The battle armor we're developing for the military could help. I don't have the connections in local government to make it work, but I know a potential investor who does.
Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers, but he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
just what I want.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life.
Huh. A little early for Halloween, isn't it?
You know what? The Daily Bugle's right. Spider-Man just likes scaring.
Someone's planted a bomb!
Gotta blanket the area and see if I sense anything. Gotta ditch this in some water. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. No time to lose. Can't leave now. People are in trouble.
I want to hear from you. Have you seen Spider-Man in your neighborhood?
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. Give Harry my blood without testing it first. It could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he can kill. Every second counts.
Help! It's getting hard to breathe!
I'm getting too far away from the action. Anyone trapped in there doesn't have much time.
Someone please help me!
And me without my marshmallows. Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease.
Thank you!
Harry's got time.
I couldn't have lasted much longer.
Even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else.
When he barges in like that, grandstanding for the cameras.
that one.
We've been fighting man to man,
Et voila!
You are just a little man. I will crush you. No more tricks. Now you must fight. Hey! What happened to you? You are all...
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be...
This is what everyone fears? He's a joke!
Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. This is why they call me amazing.
How can this happen so quickly? Here, everyone to me! Now we'll see who is strong.
If I was really mean, I'd sprinkle fern seed in your hair.
What good is climbing walls?
What is that? Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrase. What do you think? Hey, you tried your best, which is kind of sad.
I have him!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Seismic blast. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Put forth this week in effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me. You should be flattered. I cared enough to give my very best. Get back to the action. power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Can't turn my back on people in need.